Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who is Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? I just thought I'd share with you 5 relationship mistakes that people tend to make that really can destroy their lives. Okay, this is just my personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. So, number one is staying in a relationship because you made a decision really long back. Now, let's say, for example, you are 18 years old or you're 20 years old. When you're 18 or 20, you make certain decisions that you think are going to stay with you for the rest of your life. One second, let me, before I get. Uh, this is mint. All these herbal leaves. Okay, I was about to sneeze. Anyway, so people, when you're 18 or 19 years old, you think like an 18 and 19-year-old. You make decisions like an 18 and 19-year-old. So many people, they have made this decision to get married or be in a long-term relationship at the age of 18 or 19, and then they stick by it over the years. And over the years, even though they change, even though their taste, their preferences, everything they change, they themselves change physically, mentally, in every way, they still stick to the relationship because of loyalty. They think it's loyalty. What I personally think is, the first loyalty that comes is towards yourself. You need to be true to yourself. And if you are in a relationship that was made 20 years ago and you don't feel the same spark, the romance, the love, the attraction, the likeness, everything else, you are simply fooling yourself. So, if you have changed, if your priorities have changed, if the romance is no longer there, the sex is no longer there, there is no common goals, and you're just going along just for the sake of it, I think that's a big mistake. So, number one is staying in a decision or a relationship that you made ages ago. That's number one. But here the question is, Lloyd, what about those relationships that have lasted 30 or 50 years? Well, if you have not changed at all, your priorities are still the same, you're still going to the same company, same position, doing the exact same thing, and your style has not changed, you have not changed, you're doing everything the same, fine. But if you have changed as a person over the period of time, then it is a big mistake. The second one is using children as an excuse or as a crutch to justify whatever it is you're doing. I know so many people who say, Lloyd, I'm making this decision for my children. I'm leaving this country for my children. I'm going to take up this job for my children. Yeah, here's newsflash for you, fuckface. What happens if your children dump you? What happens if tomorrow your daughter says, I'm sorry, I can't take care of you because my husband doesn't approve of you? What do you do if your son says, listen, you're too old. I'm not here to carry your cross. Mind your own business. See, here's the thing. It's totally unpredictable. Maybe your children will really love you, take care of you until you're old, until you're 90. Great if you have those kind of parents. Like, for example, my wife's family, they take care of their grandmother who is really, I think, 91 or 92 years old. She is a hunchback, and she pisses, poops, vomits, shits, everything in one place, and they have to clean and sleep next to her, take care of her. I've not seen that in so many other families. That is the one thing. So many other families, I see them dumping their parents off in old age homes. So that is a very rare thing. And, my wife is committed. She said, I'll take care of you even when you're old. And she has taken care of me when I'm sick and all that. And I know for a fact because it exists in our family. But, this doesn't happen with all the families. And today's day and age, where you have children who believe in traveling and doing their own thing and having their freedom, it's very rare. In fact, one of my friends, his name is Suresh, his kids, they love him to death. They really want to take care of him. They really want to be with him. They don't want to be without him. This is very rare. You don't get this every single place. So, but however, using your children as an excuse to determine your current decisions that you're taking or actions, I think is totally unacceptable. You take your decisions by yourself and take total responsibility for it. Don't use children as an excuse. Yes, you need to take care of your children, but remember, first take care of yourself. If you got your shit sorted out properly, everything else will take care of itself. That's what I believe. You need to be self-sufficient. Number three is not being aware of the changes ahead, both to your personality, both to external factors. Keep in mind, see, your personality, like when I was in my 20s, I'll tell you, I was a completely different person. My priorities, my likes, my dislikes, me, if I see myself, I meet Lloyd when he's 20 and I meet Lloyd who's 30, and I know Loy, who's 40 now, I'll tell you these are entirely three different people. The evolution that has taken place has been incredible. So you need to be aware of this. And I have made the choices in terms of career, in terms of relationships, in terms of personally, professionally. I've made so many changes there. So be aware of all these changes. Awareness is very, very important to yourself. Point number 4 is very important in a relationship is not keeping track of money. Remember, money talks. That is why when people go for a divorce, I'll tell you, it's all hell breaks loose. They start fighting over the property, fighting over their money, fighting over children's rights, fighting over this, that. Money is the game changer, and that is why a partner will be very bitter if that partner comes to know that you have shitloads of money and I don't have anything. They will take a pound of your flesh. So keep a track of the money and make sure that you have your reserves. Otherwise, you're going to be in deep trouble. And mind you, keep in mind the laws of the country with regards to divorce. Otherwise, you're going to lose everything. And last, if not the least, is the last relationship mistake is focusing too much on their partner, focusing too much on their children. Like I said, there are so many people who, once after they get married, they lose their identity, they lose their preferences, they lose themselves. They don't know what they want anymore. They will do everything that the husband likes, or they'll do everything that the wife's like to keep her happy. They'll do everything that just to keep the children happy. They'll go to a new country. They will choose a new profession. And then one fine day they'll tell, I did all this for you. I didn't do it for myself. I did it for you. They'll turn around and the children will say, or the partner will say, who the fuck asked you to do that? I never asked you to do that. It's your decision. You need to take personal responsibility and accountability for this. So remember, don't focus too much on your partner. Focus on yourself. Keep yourself healthy, fit, mentally sharp. Be attractive as you always should be. And after you focus on yourself, then focus on others, because if you take care of yourself, you can take care of others. So these are the 5 relationship mistakes that people tend to make, which I tend to see every day. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video, thumbs up, don't like it, thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.